Hi guys, welcome to another Horus Heresy video. This one is basically going to be where I'm at with the Horus Heresy. So I have a couple of bits here and I have a couple of bits that unfortunately I could not put into this because I don't have the space here to get them included. So not included, I have a full Age of Darkness box for myself. So that's 40 Tactical Marines, 10 Terminators, Spartan and a Contemptor and 2 Praetors. Okay. On top of that, I also have the 2 upgrade sprues. I haven't got the third one yet, so all the special weapons I have, so I can make a Melta squad. And I got the rocket launcher heavy bolter upgrade kit as well, so I'll probably be making a squad of one or the other. The other bits that I have here is what else I've picked up. So it started off as a small thing, and I'm slowly going to just add these in here because I didn't put them in at the start. So it started off in April, I think it was the 13th or 14th of April. I was over in Warhammer World. This was pre Horus Heresy 2.0. It'll go back further than that, it'll go back to Valentine's Day. So my partner actually bought me Chapter Master Alderaan, which is an absolutely awesome model. I had a small problem with building them where I actually put the shoulder pad and glued the arm on and then realised that the bolter went on afterwards because the nubs of resin that they come in had actually dropped, so I didn't even cop it until I was looking at the picture, and then it was an absolute nightmare to try and get on. So that was good for me. So I've Chapter Master Alderaan. She also got me a unit of Dawnbreaker cohort, absolutely stunning models. This guy's jetpack just broke off there when I was moving them around. So these guys, it's all resin stuff, like, so they've like a triple jump pack booster. Now I haven't read the rules for them yet, but I'm putting them in my army because they're awesome looking. So I have one unit of them guys. Pretty cool models. Haven't painted them yet or glued them to them. Absolutely ridiculous flying stance. I don't know if I'm going to try and do something with the basin so that I can pin them to the bases rather than putting them on them stands. It's the ones the Inceptors came on from whatever, for 40k starter box that was. So it's the really long kind of curved one with a small contact point. And because they've got such dynamic poses, it'd be hard to sorry, I was just looking at this guy here. You could probably base them normally, but yeah, it'll be hard to store them on the stands, and I don't really want to go through that and break any of them. So it started off with them, and then I actually went and picked this guy up myself for the Black Library event. This is Dominion Zephon. So he's a character Blood Angel. I think he's friends with a Tech Priest if I'm not mistaken. I did listen to some lore on him, so he's pretty cool. The Bringer of Sorrow, not Zorro, he's not a mass vigilante. So he's on the list. I actually tried to put him and Chapter Master Alderaan in my first Horus Heresy list, and then I realised you can't have 2 masters of the chapter in the same list, so still it's cool to have options. So then when I was in Forge World, what I actually picked up myself was I picked up a Blood Angels Leviathan Dreadnought. Went with the Siege Claw option, and I think this is the Grav Bombard. Now I didn't magnetise the options because at the time I didn't have magnets, and I was looking for paint there a few minutes ago and I found magnets. So yeah, I have some regrets. It is what it is. I guess I'll just have to buy a second one. But yeah, absolutely loved putting this kit together. He is an absolute chunky boy. The model's gorgeous. I can't wait to paint him. So he's obviously in my list. I didn't actually put in he has underslung weapons in here. I haven't put them in. I think I was going to try and magnetise them, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to now with them being stuck together, but we'll have a look at that. The other model that I bought in Forge World for the Blood Angels was this guy here. It's the Blood Angels Contemptor Incadnius, I think is what it is. Basically it's your Blood Angels Contemptor with a jump pack. So he's a fast attack choice, Now because he's fast attack, I did go with 2 assault cannon options in his hands, and I just tried to get it to look like he was lurching forward to shoot someone. There's a nice old gap in here I'll have to fill. That's why these guys aren't primed, just still a bit of work to be done on them. That was all pre-Heresy stuff, pre-Horus Heresy 2.0 stuff, and then we go on to the new editions. So I have built one of the Demios Rhinos. I have a second one to build. I just haven't got around to it yet because I've been working on the other I have 3 Age of Darkness box sets I'm working on at the minute. So multi-melta, combi, bolter, plasma. I think with between the 2 Rhinos, the Spartan and the Kratos here, I'll have enough hatch sprues to build whatever I want. So that's actually loose. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna build a few different options. I'll do the heavy bolter and I'll do some of the ones with the dude sticking out of it just to look cool. I was planning on using the guys from the sprue to kind of change up some of my squads. I have a second multi-melta here that can pop onto the Kratos. I did build the Havoc launcher options as well because I think they look deadly. Didn't magnetize the Kratos, so if you watch the Kratos video, or sorry, I didn't glue the hatch down on this, so what I can do is slide that out and switch these in depending on what loadout I want to run. So I haven't looked at the 30k rules to this yet. I did look at the 40k ones and I'm pretty stoked to play in the game 40k. And then it just has the last cannon sponsons on the sides. Now when I picked up my Kratos and my Demios, I did pick up this, which is a squad of Mark III Space Marines. So these are the plastic ones the Games Workshop released a while ago. So it's just a basic 10-man tactical squad and still got cellophane on it. So there is a couple of nice options in here I'll probably use to spruce up some of the other Age of Darkness stuff. So the likes of the Lightning Claw is a little bit different to the one in the Age of Darkness. I have Thunder Hammers, different swords, stuff like that. Probably will do something like that. I don't know yet. I don't know how much options are in this, and I want to build a pretty cool Blood Angel squad out of these guys. So we shall see. But that was picked up with the Age of Darkness set, the 2 Rhinos and the Kratos, and then finally we have the latest additions. So I did go and spend a stupid amount of money on 2 blisters of Mark IV shoulder pads for the Blood Angels, just so I can put some on. There'll be some going on to the Mark III Marines and there'll be some going on to the Mark VI Marines, I want to say they are, in the Age of Darkness box. Also went and got 2 blisters. Thankfully I'm over 15 so I can use these. So I got 2 blisters of the Blood Angels heads. Yeah, they look pretty cool. I haven't opened them yet, as you can see, for absolutely no reason other than I bought Blood Angels Legion Praetor and Tartaros Terminator armor. So just something else, just something different. So he's not built yet, obviously. I was planning on gonna maybe use some of the parts from him to change up the Age of Darkness 2 Praetors, but there's no point. Like, this is a gorgeous model, so I build him in as he is and I'll convert the other 2. And then finally we have the Blood Angels Crimson Paladins. So I haven't even opened this to have a look at it yet. This is an expensive unit. Oh boy. So yeah, there is a lot of resin in there, and I don't know if you can see this here, but there's a lot of filigree detail. The autocannon is gorgeous for these guys. Yeah, that's pretty sick in fairness now. It's your standard Forge World kit. These were checked by KR on the 17th of May, so they're actually pretty fresh. That was this year. So then option wise, what you get, it looks like you have 1 spear, a load of swords and shields, and then 1 Gatling gun or rotary cannon. Yeah, so basically that's all you get in it. They're just gorgeous models. Can't wait to build these. Obviously enough, these are in my list. So I actually have more than enough points. I actually thought the game size was only that's close. I thought the game size for Horus Heresy was 2k, but I do have a 3k list, so I'm going to get that out for you now. Okay guys, so at the minute I'm roughly sitting around 2,415 points. So what that has for me is Chapter Master Raldoron, obviously enough, he's the Warlord. I have a Legion Praetor with a Volkite Serpenta and Paragon Blade Artificer Armour on foot, so that's just going to be the one from the Age of Darkness. We have the Crimson Paladins coming in at 250, Dawnbreaker Cohort at 210, Terminator Squad, that's just the Combi Bolters, Power Fist / Chainswords and the Heavy Flamer from the Age of Darkness box. So then I have two max tactical squads, so just with bolters. One of them will be they'll probably both be the Age of Darkness Mark 6 Marines. I have one plasma gun squad, because apparently plasma guns are amazing in Heresy. We have the Contemptor Incandius class Dreadnought, so that's just the assault claw one, or the fast attack one, sorry. I have a Leviathan Siege Dreadnought Spartan Assault Tank, and that's it for 2,415 points. He has, yeah, so it's the Grav Flux Bombard Leviathan Siege Claw Twin Linked Volkite Caliver twice, so it's like a double, so there's twin linked on one side, twin linked on the other side. And there's a Rhino dedicated to one of the squads in there. I think it's the Plasma Gun squad, just to get them straight up the board, so I can get the second Rhino in there. I might actually use the Mark 3 Marines and make them into a squad of veterans, and that should nearly have me with the Rhino, the squad and a couple more upgrades up to the 3k mark. So that's it guys, that's where my Blood Angels army is at the minute. I'm planning on getting some of this painted over the next week or so, so stay tuned for videos on that, and thanks for watching.